Hello everyone, my name is Chase, and tomorrow I'm gonna go visit my brother. Now the problem is I live here in Golden, Colorado, and he lives out in Salt Lake City, Utah. Now it's a pretty easy drive that I've done plenty of times before, but I don't really want to do that again. So I'm gonna do something that I've really been wanting to do for a long time now, and I'm just gonna ride my bike out there. It's about 500 miles doorstep to doorstep with a little over 22,000 feet of elevation gain in the middle. Now, thanks to the help of Primal wear, Toe Peak, Finish Line Lube, and Velo saddles, I'm gonna take 5 days to get out there, and I'm gonna take you along with me. I've never really done something big, multi-day bike packing thing like this, so it'll be a pretty big learning experience for me, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm packing up the rest of my stuff, and I'll see you in the morning.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Follow me.
1, 2, 3, 4. I am not a raincoat here to keep you warm. Then go back in the closet after the storm. I'm not a match simply waiting to burn. All I am is a friend, your friend till the end. I'm not your impression of a city you wish you loved more than everything you gave for it. And I'm not here to criticize the risk. All I am is a friend.
I'd say that this is a pretty perfect start to this whole trip. I've got my girlfriend Jordan with me for this first climb up Lookout. I think this is kind of the perfect mountain to start with. It's right in my backyard, and it gets me up to Highway 40, which I'll be on for pretty much the rest of this ride. So it's a good little warm-up.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
I am not a witness here to call you in for the things that you done or that thing that you did. And I'm not the shadow of anyone you've been. All I am is a friend, your friend till the end. All I am is a friend, your friend till the end. All I am is a friend, your friend till the end.
So along with Jordan joining me on the start here up Lookout, I've got a few kind of support points along the way, just because my family is just kind of gonna be out at different points already, so I may as well use their help. So I'm gonna see Jordan in Winter Park today when I pass through there, and then I'll see my parents in Steamboat tomorrow when I roll through there. So I'll just be able to get some food and water and before carrying on just by myself. Made it to the top of Lookout, so that's task number 1 done, I guess.
Checkpoint 1.
Checkpoint 1. Now I head onward to Idaho Springs and Empire and Golden, Winter Park and Fraser, and Jordan's gonna drop back, load up the car because she's going up to Winter Park by herself anyway. So then I'll just go see her up there.
I like the power stance you have going on here.
Yeah, I started stretching. I don't know. I feel like I should stretch a lot this trip. Well, I parted ways with Jordan at the top of Lookout, and I just turned on to Highway 40, so I'm pretty much on this for the next, 490 miles? So I'm making my way up to Idaho Springs next, and you know, I'm just gonna kind of cruise and click away the miles. I'm so happy that I'm finally doing this. So happy. And I have some beautiful cloud cover right now. Some really, really beautiful cloud cover. It's sprinkling a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't develop into anything further. But I got a rain jacket and all my stuff is waterproof, so if it comes to that, then it comes to that. But man, I'm just stoked. I'm just stoked.
Summertime is near. Skies are getting clear. You see, everything just seems alright, but still I'm here.
Yeah, nice work. I'm so happy right now. I've been wanting to do this for years, and it's just like a special type of feeling to be able to finally do it. So I'm so grateful. I am so absolutely grateful, and I'm looking forward to all of the hurt that I'm gonna experience, especially on day like 4 and 5. And I'm also looking forward to just seeing gorgeous country like this. So what do you got?
Here's the menu right here.
Cool.
That's pretty good stuff.
I might just do the pumpkin loaf with, or no, sorry, the muffin with walnuts in it.
Pumpkin walnut?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yo, I just squirt some pumpkin bread with walnuts in it. Yeah. That stretch, weren't very many cars that passed me. The bike lane was awesome the whole time, so knock on wood. But it was a good start to the road adventures. 5 miles to Idaho Springs. Ooh, that scared me for a second. Thought this road was closed. But bikes are allowed. And we got dirt. Gravel biking. You know, the stretch from Idaho Springs up to Empire was flatter than I expected it to be, which I'd say is a good thing. Still climbed a lot, but it wasn't as steep as I thought, so that was nice. Easier miles than I expected. But now we start up Berthoud Pass and get to the high point of this whole thing. Over the Continental Divide. It's all downhill from there, right?
Painted red shakes the room. When I get there, I'll let my feet roll. When I get there, I'll break in your arms, I'll lose control. When I get there, I'll know the answer. Let me know when I get
I'm so close. I just gotta get there. It's just around the corner. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Let me know when I get closer. Winterland whisper in my ear, make my troubles all disappear. Way on this wicked black, I feel the soft side. Right under the warm sun in his hands.
Today is Trestle Bike Park's opening day. So there's a lot of bike traffic going up Berthoud Pass. Summer is happening. Spent a lot of time riding my mountain bike at that mountain. It's always fun. I did a trip last year, a bikepacking trip, and I came through here, ate some pizza at the base, and then went up the side of Berthoud Pass. So I just came down to camp at the top. And that was the trip that actually sparked the idea for doing this trip. So it's really cool, like, I don't know, being back here, what, a year later, and actually executing it and rolling through the same areas that inspired that. Pretty happy. Yeah! On your lift. Thank you. Y'all, I just saw a really bad idea. I just saw a really bad idea and I'm gonna do it. So, wish me luck. Oh God. Oh, I gotta get over there. Yeah, you see my bad idea. It's a terrible idea. This could end the trip right here. Is it worth it? We'll find out. All right, that was the best decision I've made so far today. That was amazing. What a good stop. Skills park, worked on my skills. Who knows, those skills might come in handy 3 days from now when I'm in the middle of nowhere, just pedaling on a road. Onward. People, look who I found. I'm pretending like I haven't seen you like 5 times already today. This is for sure the first time that I've seen you.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm doing this self-supported this whole time. What are you doing out here? This is...
Free pizza?
Oh, what? There's pizza? Oh, man, I may as well eat it.
I guess.
Shoot.
Can't let it go to waste.
My honey buns.
I'm the buns. He's the honey.
I've got my bike. She's got her bike for riding. She has a camera. I made it to the Safeway in Fraser. I'm at mile 60, almost 67. I'm trying to make it to 93 tonight. But man, I got the hardest, I think the hardest part of this whole route over with this morning. So I'm feeling pretty good. At the top of Berthoud Pass, I started feeling a little bit drained and I stopped to eat something and I was kind of just like, my heart rate was really high. I wasn't really pushing that hard and I was kind of getting worried. And then I saw Chelsea Factor, who also works at Primal Wear with me, and she cheered me on, and that gave me like such a huge boost to get up to the summit. And then obviously the downhill down the other side just put a huge smile on my face. And I'm back in business. Yeah, I'm having fun again, and I'm so excited for this. So I know that there's gonna be like high points and low points, and I think that was just a really eensy-weensy little low point. But we're back, because we got pizza, and we got the love of my life here.
Guess
And a
who's back?
Safeway.
Back again. It's you. You're back.
Oh, I'm back. That was perfect. I was able to see Jordan, ate half a pizza, grabbed the other half, plus some, and put it back here. And that'll be dinner tonight. I guess second dinner. Breakfast tomorrow morning and a snack tomorrow, so that's perfect. I have, I think, like a little over 20 miles left, something like 25 miles left. I'm kind of cutting off of Highway 40 a few times during this stretch just to get off of the highway, take some local roads, and cut off some mileage, really. So I think it'll be pretty perfect. Well, I'm on the second road that I routed myself through so that I could be off of Highway 40, and look at what I can see here. A cool train stop and some gravel? A gravel road? What? I didn't know it was gonna be this good. I don't really remember how long I'm on this until I hit Highway 40 again, but I'll savor this for sure. I'm so glad I went this way. What the heck? This is gorgeous. This is absolutely beautiful. Do you see what I'm seeing right now? Because this is pretty magic. I think this is Hot Sulphur Springs up ahead. I'm kind of debating in my mind if because I have 2 camp points marked out for tonight. And one of them is just a little bit after Hot Sulphur Springs. The other one is 10 miles farther than that. And I'm debating back and forth on where I should camp. But I think my plan is just to get to Camp 1 and then I'll reevaluate there. Seems like the best course of action to me. All right, so Camp 1 shouldn't be too much further, but the rain's starting to come down. I'm gonna throw my jacket on, I think, for these next few miles and just cruise it, and then maybe the rain will be the deciding factor on where I camp tonight. So yeah, check in with you in a bit. All right, my bike just fell down. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah. All right, here's the first place that I put as a potential camp spot. I'm gonna do a little bit of digging around on my phone to see just how far the next place is. The rain stopped. My legs feel awesome. This is a really pretty spot. Looks like a nice place to camp, but it's only like 6:10. So I have plenty of daylight left, and like maybe I should just crank out another 10 miles today when my legs feel good, because tomorrow's gonna be a long day. And if I can make it a little bit shorter, that'd probably be good, especially with, it looks like there's storms in the forecast tomorrow. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research, and then we'll kind of figure out what the best option is. But 94.5 miles, and I feel awesome. It's been a spectacular start to this trip, so I'm stoked. All right, the Dre and myself decided, and we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna go for the extra 10 miles. I mean, like, I have daylight left. Weather's holding off, knock on wood. I've really been enjoying the time on the bike so far. I feel great. I don't see any reason not to. I think this would have been a great place to camp, but there's like a few roads that just lead to some BLM land a little ways up. And that's kind of what I'm heading for. And hopefully it gets me away from mosquitoes. And all of these trees around here are filled with pollen right now. And I already feel my allergies happening. Whoa. So I think that this is probably just the best thing for me to do. Gets another 10 miles under my belt when I'm feeling good, and makes tomorrow a little bit easier. So yeah, let's do it. And I started bargaining with myself, like, oh, how much farther could I just go tonight? How much more mileage can I take off? Let's try to find like another campsite. But I don't know if you could see it, but there's some rain coming down in those hills, and I think that that's exactly where I would be going. So it's pretty likely that that's gonna roll through me anyway, but I would rather be inside of my bivvy, zipped up and waterproof when that rolls through. So I guess let's just make it to this Camp 2 option. We'll look again, but probably just stop here for the night before I hit that. So I don't know, we'll see. For now, I'm just pedaling. I'm just riding my bike. Woo! I'm just riding my bike. I'm just riding my bike. Yeah, I'm just riding my bike. Oh, okay. I'm hungry too. I need some food. What will I see when I pass through these trees? I have some pizza to eat tonight. It's the same pizza that I ate for lunch. Jordan got me pizza and I packed some with me. Then it's my dinner and breakfast too. I'm just riding my bike. All right, I think this is it. This is where I'm gonna camp. The rain is starting. I'll probably just go right over there in front of that sign. It's flat. Nobody can run over a sign. I gotta get my bivvy out. Oh. And here we are. I had to kind of dive into my bivvy there because the rain rolled through, but it looks like it's all kind of passed through. It stopped raining here. I didn't escape the mosquitoes though. There are mosquitoes everywhere, so I probably will just be in the bivvy for the rest of the night. But I think that this spot is working out for sure. Today was an awesome day. I'm so happy. It was a great start. Went farther than I expected to. So, you know, I get a bit of a head start for tomorrow, and I felt great. So I couldn't have asked for anything more. So I'm probably gonna go to bed early. Like I said, escape the mosquitoes. And I'll see you in the morning.
Morning. That was an interesting night. Like, rained off and on me. All of my stuff got wet. I was pretty cold all night. And like restless. I had some weird dreams. I don't even know what time it is, but I'm gonna get packed up and get going because I just feel like getting out of here. All of my sleep system got wet, which is tough because it needs to go into this waterproof stuff sack, which means, you know, it doesn't have any sort of chance to dry out. The nice thing is I'm meeting my parents in Steamboat, and I'm seeing Jordan again in Steamboat, and they're gonna like resupply me anyway, so I'm hoping that maybe we can find a laundromat that I could throw all of my wet camp stuff in, because if this all gets wet on the first night, it's not going to dry out, you know, on the bike, so it's going to be wet the rest of the trip. And it got cold last night with that and uncomfortable, so it'd be really nice to be able to dry it out. That's the first time I've seen my shadow this whole trip. I like chasing my shadow. Welcome to Kremling. Okay, I just refilled water at a come and go in Kremling. Now I get to eat this smushed up pumpkin bread as people watch me. This is what I got off the side of the road early yesterday. And now it's all smushed. But it's gonna taste the same. Alright, that sign says 93 miles to Craig, which is where I'm camping tonight. But it's gonna be more than 93 miles there because I'm taking a left turn up here in a little bit to head up into those mountains and go over Lynx Pass, which is part of the Tour Divide course. It's basically, it'll just get me off of the highway for some more, get me onto some dirt, see some pretty things, headed into Steamboat. So, but it's cool, next destination is already on mile markers.
Towns in front of the open range this way.
No way, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The whole road is like blocked.
Oh, wow.
To get through.
Thank you so much, I appreciate that. Thank you, have a good one. Hi. Just peaceful passage. You guys are cute. Don't worry. I don't even eat meat. Y'all are safe with me. That's some movement if I've ever seen any. Dang, that's some movement. Look at them go. Yo, you guys are running on the wrong side of the road. All right, I hope for Jordan's sake that you could see those guys run.
It's so cool, like how different this is from all the stuff before crumbling. Like such a different type of nature. And I love it. I love it so much. I was all the way down there. Now I'm here. Now I'm going up there. I think that's the summit. Another climb done. Yeah. To Lynx Pass, baby! I'm in way too hard of a gear and I'm holding a camera. This is gonna be a hike-a-bike. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that was not a bad climb at all. I'm so happy for all of the dirt that I routed myself through. It's so refreshing. It's slower for sure, but like, oh man, refreshing is the right word, I think. It's so nice. I got my crew. Females out from Steamboat. My parents and Jordan were able to meet up with me. They were kind enough to take all of my camp stuff to try to dry it out while I'm still pedaling the last few miles in, so fingers crossed that that could all be dry for tonight. And also fingers crossed that it doesn't rain again tonight, so. But that was a good little pick-me-up. Look, laundry. Cool. Alright. Made it to Steamboat. Now we only have like 40-some miles to Craig after I get changed into a different kit. This kit has been legit though. I've been super happy with it. But we're just changing for keep it clean. Alright. I just took full advantage of seeing my family in Steamboat. I showered, I worked on my bike, I ate a bunch of food, I swapped out food, I changed my clothes. I was riding in the Primalware's new Alitios kit which was just awesome for those first 2 days. And I just took, you know, the opportunity of seeing my family just to change into a fresh kit. So now I'm in a full Primal Omni kit. This one's got some nice reflective dots on it, so I'll be super visible, especially in low light. And then these are our cargo Bibs shorts, which are sweet because they have 4 pockets. So for these dry stretches that I'm gonna have coming up, I can throw in some extra water and I'll be all set. So I'm headed out of Steamboat now. I have a little over 40 miles to get to Craig. It is 3:49, so I just got to get there before the sun goes down and enjoy every bit in between.
Perhaps one day I'll hit the lotto, then my bills would all be paid. Money no longer would be a bother. My life would never be the same. We could travel all around this world.
Hello,
Fly
Rain,
first class
once again.
every day. But if I never hit the lotto, would you still love me anyway?
Fun. This is pretty perfect.
Perhaps one day I'll
That started raining a lot harder than I
big
expected.
time. The whole world would know my name. Well, every
It started to
other
hurt too, so
magazine
this is a pretty
cover
perfect little shelter to hide out
used me
in.
for their campaign.
Hopefully this passes through pretty quick. I'm in Milner.
We'll be the hardest
Whatever that is.
couple around.
Yeah, said rain lasted about 2 minutes. Back to it.
But if I never reach the big time, would you still love me anyway?
I'm craving some sort of a protein shake and chips. So I'm on a mission to get those. I just might sleep in one of these dugouts, to be honest. This is the park that I wanted to come to sleep in. There's like some like foresty land over there that was kind of my initial option, but this is covered and has a bench for me to sit on. I might sleep in the dugout. Oh, this is not an entrance. I'm so excited for this. That got hard. That got really rough. There's like some sketchy shoulder and then it just got rough. So I'm really happy to be here right now. I'm happy that the day is done and I'm ready to get changed and kick my feet up a bit. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. I'm tired. Okay, I'm gonna eat these. Good morning. Start of day 3. The end of yesterday was tough. And today's a new day. It's gonna be a long day. And I think I'm just gonna let myself ease into it. I don't need a rush. I'm just gonna spin these first however many miles I can let myself spin. I'm gonna grab a smoothie from the city market and then get on the road and just ride slow. Let my legs kind of warm themselves up and get back into the rhythm. Today's a day that I'm just gonna need to keep my spirits up, I think. It's gonna be a highway for 120 miles today, so I think it was mentally draining yesterday, and I think it's gonna be pretty mentally draining today. So I'm just gonna take care of myself. Starting with a smoothie and some water refills. All right, so the plan was to get to Jensen tonight, which is about 100 miles from here. I was just gonna camp on some BLM land again like I did the first night. But it turns out that my dad is actually driving out to Salt Lake to help my brother build a deck, and he's gonna stay the night in Vernal in a hotel room. And I was like, why not do the extra 20 miles to see him get another resupply and sleep in a hotel room when the last 2 nights of sleep have been interrupted by wind and rain and I haven't slept at all. It'll be a bigger day than I initially had planned by about 20 miles. But it'll make tomorrow a lot shorter. So that could be a bit of a recovery day until, or before the last day, which has a lot of climbing in it. So I think it'll all work out. It just means that today's gonna be a big day. And I think it's gonna be a lot of stuff that just looks like this. Truck included.
When you shut on time, but your road is long, and you need something to get there just before dawn. All you gotta do is pick up the phone and down. My number on the one you want. Not the type that likes to boast, but I'm 24/7 and coast to coast, and ain't no women my 18 years old. I'm a hot shot trucker, and it's gonna get the goods of you in less than 24 hours.
Of course that was gonna happen. Of course. We're tubular now. If you're driving and you throw glass bottles or anything out of your car window, you suck. I'm sorry. You're a terrible human being. Stop it. Don't do that. Just keep it in your car. Find a trash can. Also, if you're driving and you see a cyclist in the bike lane and you have plenty of room to get over and you don't, you are also a terrible human being, and you should rethink your life decisions. All right, I'm just happy to be back rolling. Woo! Halfway. Just hit mile 250. It's cool because it's like, yeah, halfway, but then at the same time it's like, oh God, I'm only halfway.
sign said, "Welcome to Maybell, where the West is still wild." Well, hey, Golden is where the West lives, okay? So this town ain't big enough for the two of us there, partner. Yes, I did stop at that general store, and yes, I bought mounts. Yeah. Oh, got a ways to go today. Yeah, cool. I don't know if you guys could see all those crickets, but a lot of crickets. Also, I don't know why every time I go through a small town, I enter it with no headwind and I leave it with a headwind. What's with that, huh? These hills are endless. I swapped, you know, like a lot of elevation gain all at once over all those passes for just rolling hills like this, which without a headwind, I think I would be totally fine with it, because it's like, you know, push up a hill and then coast down, but I don't really get to coast down these hills right now. This headwind's, I don't want to say that. It's manageable, but it still sucks. I'm just trying to tuck as small as I can, but my bike isn't very aerodynamic as it is with all these bags on it. Oh man. Woo! All right, I gotta stop for a second. I'm starting to develop a bit of a blister. Starting to get a little bit of a blister on my knee from rubbing on my bag, and I'm like trying to avoid the blister being made, and it's making my knee track weird, and so my knee itself is starting to hurt. So I'm gonna put a band-aid on my knee and maybe tape my bag in a little bit to try to keep that from happening, because I don't want my knee to start fighting back. Boom, boom. I've been struggling, you guys. I've been struggling today. I'm only about halfway there today, and it's been a long day already. Just a headwind and really, really slow miles, slower than I wanted. But with this last downhill that I just went down, I think things might start to turn around. Started listening to music, started singing to myself. And I realized, like, yeah, it's a hard day. It's kind of why I'm out here. I didn't expect it to be easy. I'm putting myself in this situation, so I appreciate it. But yeah, it's still been hard.
When I was a kid, I did what was asked of me. So when Grandpa handed me an old guitar and said, learn to make it sing, so you can make some money and set this family free, that's when I sold my soul for someone else's dreams. That's when I sold my soul for someone else's dreams.
I got to my 20s, I worked to make it true. And I sit my friends aside to do what I hate.
That was the hardest thing I've ever done on a bike.
I wanna start a
I'm really struggling right now. I still have quite a bit to go today. This hill right here looks so flat. It was never ending, and then there's a false summit, and I felt like I was just in such an easy gear going nowhere. All I want right now is downhill to Dinosaur. I'm meeting Dad and Dinosaur, thankfully, because I need more water, and I just need to like eat and sit for a second and rest. So then I still have like 36 miles to wherever. I can't even remember where I'm going tonight. This is hard. I've been struggling all day. I know that this is going to be the hardest day. It's the longest day. It's so monotonous, and this headwind is just killing me. I just got to get through it.
This life did take some turns. Never thought it'd go.
Okay, so Dad met me in Dinosaur and gave me a whole bunch of food, and we kind of decided that with the wind and with me still having 33 miles left, we're going to the same place, so he may as well just take my bags for me so I can be a little bit more aerodynamic and a little bit lighter. So we're gonna do that. I think that's gonna help me a lot because I started really struggling back there and I still have a long ways to go. So hopefully this makes it a little bit easier and a little bit quicker so I could get there before the sun goes down. I've been waiting a long time to see that. And yes, I'm filming this on my phone because I gave my dad the GoPro because I don't really want to film any of these 33 miles. But I felt like I needed to get this. This is so hard. I've cried like 3 times in the last mile. Made it to Utah! God. Made it to Utah. Also, if you think that I'm cheating for giving my dad my bags for these next few miles, I don't care. I don't care. This is the hardest thing I've ever done on a bike. And I'm covering the miles. The plan was to do this pretty much self-supported, but I'm so grateful to have all of my family seeing me at so many different spots along the way because I needed them. I got so lonely last night, and I've just been struggling all day today. I'm so glad my dad was in Dinosaur. God, I just want to get to the top of Guardsman Pass. That's all I want. I'm so excited for that. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there.
Day 4. I'm feeling rough, but my motivation is high. We have a shorter day today at 87 miles, but I'm done with all of the downhill, so it's gonna be uphill all day today. But we'll get there. I think last night's stop was much needed. Got a lot of food and really good sleep, so now we're just making it to Fruitland. Uphill slog all day today. Just crossing my fingers that the wind is a little bit better. My bike is all loaded down again because I'm camping tonight. So I need all of my stuff, and I kind of need a day and a half worth of food. I'm hoping I could grab some food in Duchesne when I go through there. But my bike's heavy again and not aerodynamic, so I'm gonna start off nice and easy, nice and slow. Let my legs warm up because my knees are kind of hurting. And then we'll get into it. Oh, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna make it. $55 miles to dinner, I hope. That's it, that's all. I mean, that's not all. But once I get to Duchesne, I get to eat and then just cruise the next lot of miles, actually, to Fruitland. But I gotta get to Duchesne, 55 miles. Yeah. Wasn't expecting this. This is nice. Keep telling myself, hope for the best, plan for the worst. Hope that I have downhill like this the whole day. Plan for the fact that I know that I'm not going to. Hi there. That was less than ideal. What the hell? Jeez. I didn't really want to put down those watts this early on in the day. God. Pretty grateful for this. I routed myself, like I found these just kind of county roads and I routed myself through them. I didn't realize I was gonna hit them right now, and here we are. It's nice. Highway 40 is pretty busy through this stretch, so I'm pretty grateful to be on just a county road. I'm on this all the way to Duchesne, which I don't really know how many miles that is. I'm at 39 miles right now on the day. Feeling okay. Feeling tired. But I really need to pee and I need to stop to eat. I just haven't really found a good place to do either of those, so.
I came to Philadelphia with a rod in my hand. I sure am no saint, I am no righteous man. I don't miss the cold, but I do miss the sand. It takes some adjusting, and I know that I can. And I tell you, I am no righteous man. They all like to treat me like a wanted man. They come from far and wide just to spit in my hand. I came in September to run from the cold. The young they tolerate it, but my body's getting old. And I tell you, I am no righteous man.
Hey people, you rejoined me in Fruitland at the Big G because everything that I thought I recorded from Duchesne, I didn't record, and everything that I didn't think I recorded from Duchesne, I recorded. And then my GoPro died because it recorded like an hour and a half worth of my handlebars. Anyway, today's been a good day. To catch you up, I've covered a lot of mileage, and I'm 3.5 miles away from where I was planning on camping tonight. It's, I think, 4:30. I think I'm gonna go 7 miles to get to another campsite a little bit higher up this climb to knock off some of the climb for tomorrow and not have to deal with an RV park tonight. The Big G, where I'm at right now, is a place that I've been waiting months to be here. And yeah, it's just a gas station. Just a gas, that's it. There's nothing special. But I marked it on my map, and I was really excited when I got here. So I bought a Coke and a banana because I felt like I needed to buy something to hang out here for a little bit before doing these last few miles. Yeah, so we got some climbing ahead of us. Let's do it. Hello, my name is Chase, and I don't know how to use technology. This GoPro just all of a sudden started giving me troubles. All of a sudden I try to press record and it's like, no, we're not gonna do that for you. Sorry. And I'm like, but can you please? This is kind of something that I want to capture on the camera. And then it's like, no, it's okay. I'm like, but that's what I need you to do though. This is what I wanted to capture. This is where I was gonna stay tonight. Strawberry Adventures RV Park. But I got here quick. I'm gonna go up the canyon a little bit. I have to pee so bad. Oh man, I have to pee. So I'm gonna try to find a place to pee. Let's see if I turn the GoPro off, it'll actually turn off this time. That'd be nice. Anyway, Strawberry Adventures RV Park. Now I climb. Now it's gonna be a few slow miles. And hopefully the bike lane is okay. Wish me luck. It's a really nice feeling when you get to your destination, you've done the mileage for the day, but you still have daylight and energy left. So like, now everything is just bonus, you know? I don't need to get anywhere. Now I'm just making tomorrow easier. It's a really nice feeling. All right, that was option 2 for tonight, but I took like no time to get up here. I'm just gonna keep going and maybe get to the top of this climb today so that I don't need to do it tomorrow. What the heck? I'm gonna turn my lights on now though, because it is a canyon. The sun is starting to dip down. This is cool. I like feeling good. I think I'm gonna eat something really quick so that keeps it up, but this is sweet. Yesterday I took an L, but today I bounced back. What? I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. Just an absolute night and day difference yesterday versus today. Yesterday I was like struggling to go 5 miles, and now I'm like, nah, I could probably go another 10, yeah. So I'm gonna try to do that, I think. Oh, it's funny. I've gone through so many different environments. So many. I was just in juniper trees like a few hours ago. Now I'm in aspens. What? It like snows up here enough to ride a snowmobile. What? Oh, this climb looks like it's gonna be one that I get into a low gear for. Easy gear for. I never know which is which, to be honest with you. I've been riding bikes since I was 8 years old. I don't know what low gear means. Is that a hard gear or is that an easy gear? I don't know. I just say hard gear and easy gear. And either way, it's gonna be a hill. I always tell myself on big trips like this, when there's a hill like that, the top of the climb is always gonna be there. It's not going anywhere. You just gotta pedal towards it. It's not getting any farther away. And I don't know why, but that always helps me. The top of the climb is there and I just got it. I'm not done. I still have more climbing. But that one was real. I'm just riding my bike, bop, bop, bop. I'm just riding my bike, da, da. I'm just riding my bike, yeah, yeah. I'm just riding my bike. Oh, God. All right, top of the climb is always there, right? Yeah, these might keep coming now. Remember when I was like, yeah, the top of the hill is always there. I know you remember that because that was like 30 seconds ago, but yeah, these hills keep coming. Oh, God. These hills ain't got nothing on my will to log 4 100+ mile days back to back to back to back. It's gonna happen. I'll tell you right now, it's gonna happen. this thing? 105 miles. I think this is where I'm camping. Pretty sure this is where I went snowmobiling with my brother in co-op. Oh. It's 4 100+ mile days back to back. I'm really happy with how today went too. Really happy. I think I'm just gonna camp in this parking lot. And I could poop if I need to. That's great. All right, let me double check that this is where I wanna stay and then figure our situation out. Just kidding, run parking lot. I mean, maybe the right parking lot, but not the one that I marked on my map to try to go to. So I think I'm gonna keep going for another 5. Back on the road, gonna squeeze out a little bit more today. There's another parking lot up here. That'll be like the same setup, just a little bit farther up. So 5 miles more off of tomorrow. I'll take it. Make tomorrow just a victory lap. All right, this is the one. This is home for the night. 144, oh man, what am I saying? 449 miles. Logged, 50 miles to go. Woo! Today was a good day. Today was a good day.
How's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. Want a beer?
Yeah, I'll take a beer.
It's not the warmest in the world, or coldest, but
that's all right.
Hey, it's beer.
Appreciate it, man. What are you doing up here?
I'm cowboying up here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Where are you riding your bike to?
Well, I started just outside of Denver, and I'm just trying to make it to Salt Lake. So tomorrow's gonna be about 50 miles, but today was my 4th day in a row of over 100 miles. Dude, so I'm pretty cooked.
From Duchesne to here's all uphill.
Yeah. Yeah, I started in Vernal this morning. Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
It's been a week, that's for sure.
Why are you riding your bike?
My brother lives in Murray, and I live out in Golden, just outside of Denver. And so I just figured it'd be a fun challenge to, I don't know, ride from my house to his house.
you want to say hi to a camera?
Oh, I'm all right.
All right.
I'm too drunk to be on.
That's all good. Hey, I'm glad that you pulled off then.
Yeah, I come down here to get service, call my fiance every night. So I don't have service up there.
Yeah.
Shit, you look lonely over here. I was like, should I go over and say hi?
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, figured had an extra one. I figured.
Cheers.
Might want one. Well, sun's getting down. I bet I'll let you go to
Yeah,
sleep.
man.
It was good talking to you.
Hey, it was really nice to meet you, man.
Yep.
Thank you for the beer.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Talk good.
This is the last time I actually drank a Bud Light.
Camping spots have a lot to be desired.
What?
Your camping spots have a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
Out here, just laying on the road.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's cold. 34.
It's 34? Yeah, my bivvy started getting frosted and everything. My nose is kind of nippy.
Come in here and get one.
Yeah, I guess so.
Got you a burrito.
A breakfast burrito?
Whatever mom had packed.
Gotcha. Good morning.
You crushed it, dude.
Dad's here to make this a victory lap of a day.
So today, Dad's gonna take all of my bags, turn my bike into a light bike again. I have some downhill into Heber City, and then a big climb up Guardsman Pass that I'm actually really looking forward to. And then a downhill down Big Cottonwood Canyon into Salt Lake. And then I'm done. It's only like 50 miles today. I could do that. Oh man, I'm ready to be done. I'm pretty grateful for everything that I've been through already on this trip. This has been awesome. Again, really, really grateful to have my family out here. It's made the world of a difference. Got a light bike today. Full aerodynamics. Dad's taking a video of me. I'm taking a video of him.
Yep.
We're gonna finish this thing out day ride style.
All right, go get 'em, buddy.
See you, Dad. Love you.
Love you too.
Woo!
There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law.
All downhill to Heber City. And we got one more climb and this thing is over. Oh man, we're so close. That descent kind of sucked. It was cold, there was no bike lane, people are looking at me again. But we made it to Heber Valley. Now we just got those mountains to go up and over. And the GoPro battery is low because I'm dumb and I didn't charge it and I don't have an extra battery, so we're gonna make this brief so I could actually record the end of this.
Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men trying to reach it. Many men have fell. Well, if you wanna get to heaven.
Come on, Comic Sans, really? Really? You can do better than that.
Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They say no to sleep.
hope you find
Just flattened out here for a sec, but this is one of the steepest roads I've ever been up in my entire life. This is brutal. It's gonna be like this for a long time too. But I passed somebody. He stopped to pee, but I'll count it. Jeez. Okay, listen to me. I really like climbing. I think I'm a really strong climber. This is nuts. This is so stupid. I mean, I'm having fun, but this is just brutally steep. I'm in my easiest gear, maxed out right now. Like, not right now, because I just went downhill a little bit, but oh my God, I don't know what I would have done if Dad didn't take my bags for me. This would have been miserable. And just like 100 yards at a time. I've been able to keep moving, but barely. Holy cow. I can't remember the last time I like made my own switchbacks up a road. Who the hell routed me up this to end this trip? God. I'm so glad today is a short day. This is nuts. This is just relentless. Oh my God. I'll like ease off a little bit for a second and go right back up. This is cool though. You can see what I've done today. I started up there, came all the way down there through Heber, and then I made my way up all the way to here so far. We still got some more up to go, but we're getting there. It's hot. This is like the highest my heart rate has been this whole trip, and the most I've sweat this whole trip too. My knee is really, really cranky. I'm pretty glad that today's the last day and I could just kick my feet up tomorrow. This climb is fun though, man. Like, it's brutal, but to be honest, I wouldn't want an easy end to this. I've been through so much in these last 5 days that like I wouldn't just want to like coast all the way into Alex's neighborhood. So I have this like last big thing to cap it all off, and it'll just make standing at the top of Guardsman Pass that much sweeter, and standing at Alex's doorstep that much sweeter. I do really like climbing, I will say. I don't know. We're almost there. It's so cool being able to look back on that though. That's what I like about climbing, and that's what I like about like climbing with running or mountain biking or, you know, road biking. Being able to get to a point like this and look down at what you've done. You know, I had that with a few passes this trip, and it always just helps mentally looking back and being like, yeah, that's what I've done so far. All right, we could keep going. There it is. There it is. Just got to get to that pass. That's all. First time I've seen it. We're getting there, baby. It's right there. It's right there. Just gotta get there.
Guys, I did it. I'm here. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm done. Gotta just go downhill now. Alright, I think it's time to finish this thing off. I think it's time to do it. We just got downhill. Let's do it.
Knocking, boots brune on Miley. When I pop out like a likeness. Polished, briefcase, no wallet. Just blew a bag like Scotsman. Killed that, in the AM going real fast. UK honey at the drill that bonds me. Bailed out, no conflict. Might have said I love her, but I never made a promise. She wants seed, told her nothing in a blossom. Badging me for info at the shipper to Wisconsin. Only good for the lozenge. My whole contact list hit it, I don't even want it. Ting show the jet love, but it never meant much. Never make decisions off a head rush. I've been down to $10. IRS kept track for 10 months. Had to switch how I went about it. Dues paid, collected all the loose change that I had left. Blew it all on a new game.
There she is, Salt Lake City. Just made some golden salt.
Gotta let the marathon run its natural course. I can feel the force. Knocking, boots brune on Miley. When I pop out like a likeness. Polished, briefcase, no wallet. Just blew a bag like Scotsman. Killed that, in the AM going real fast. UK honey at the drill that
I just rode my bike from my house to my brother's house, 500 miles away.
Hi, Hatch. What? What's going on, Hatch? What's going on, Hatch?
Buddy, hey. Give me a
Oh
high
my
five.
God.
That was a little bit of a ride, huh?
Look at that, my Garmin says I'm done too. Hi. Hi, Hatch.
Does it? End point. How many miles? Only 508.
Only 508.
We made
Unreal.
You did.
Unreal.
Holy
We made it. And we got a puppy to say hi. What do you think, Hatch? What do you think, dude? What do you think? You're just happy to see me? I'm happy to see you too, Hatch.
The other one's a wick and
Yeah, he's really salty.
yeah, those kids.
Hatch.
I made a goal to ride from my doorstep 500 miles to my brother's doorstep. And I'm sitting on the finish line right now. And I'm incredibly proud of that. I can't thank my family enough for being there to support me along the way and literally lighten the load at times. It would have been a different story if I didn't have them there with me. So I'm just incredibly grateful for that. And I want to thank you for coming along with me as well.
Hopefully you watching me struggle my way through this has maybe inspired you to get outside and set a goal for yourself, whatever that may be. You know, even if it's riding your bike 5 miles or walking around the block once a day. It's crazy what you can learn about yourself when you set a goal and go about achieving it. For now, I'm exhausted and I think I'm gonna take a nap and eat some food. But man, thank you. I'm nothing but grateful for this experience. I really am. I'm just happy to be done with it.
Say the more we drink special amber, special amber, special amber. More we drink special amber, and the happier we shall be. Say the more we laugh together, together, together. More we talk together, and the happier we shall be. 'Cause your friend is my friend is your friend. Oh, we laugh together, and the happier